with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this all new video. This is a response video to Voltron Black on the video he did about black people and supporting mass shootings or, I guess crisis situations in the United States or around the world. Now I'm here to do this video to point out some facts about black people and them supporting white or just crisis stuff in general. Now, for almost 30 to 40 years, black people, since the end of World War II, have not, and I repeat, they have not supported really anything that was crisis management or white or disasters or mass shootings. Black people have always been against that. I'm sorry, they have to respect, and I respect you, Voltron. Don't get it twisted. I admire the work that you do in your YouTube videos, and I agree with almost everything you say when it comes to pro-blacks and black support. But I have to respectfully disagree with the video you did today, because African Americans have generally not supported really anything since World War II. They have not supported most wars. Black people have not supported most crises, and they've trashed it. So when we come down to this Paris situation, black people was mixed on that. Now, I'm one of the people that supported Paris. Yes, I did. But many African Americans did not support Paris. Now, the problem I have with the Paris thing is that I don't see black people supporting Africa. It's always this pissing argument that, what about this, what about that, when we live in the world of and we live in a timeline. What I mean when I say timeline is that April, you had the situation with the Nigerians, yet nobody black spoke on it. They wait until something big happens, then they say, well, what about this? But we should be our own, we should use our own heads and our own discretion and say, hey, let's make this shit viral. So black people have never supported really anything that had to do with natural disasters. Now, I personally disagree with you guys on some things, because guess what? There's black Frenchmen. And I said, yes, there's black Frenchmen. You guys can look it up. You have black people that was born in France. You have a lot of Africans in France and England and other places around the world. So when you say stuff like, oh, well, why did you look? Black people were killed by the terrorists. See, the thing is, when you have these disasters, it doesn't separate color. See, we separate color as American people or people around the world. We tend to separate stuff based on race and class. But when it comes to like terrorist activity, like 9/11, for example, I remember, dumbass niggas talking about 9/11. They were saying stuff like, oh, well, 9/11 is an inside job, or 9/11 was white. But guess what? There was lots of black people that was killed in 9/11. African American people were killed, as well as Africans were killed in 9/11. But you have dummy black people that would get on videos, radio, and platforms and say, but fuck the victims and all that dumbass shit there. But black people was dying in these situations. So I'm trying to understand our people's logic. We can fight injustice, we can fight white supremacy, but when it comes down to it, you want to have a home to fight in it, a home to fight this stuff. Because guess what? Those Middle Eastern Muslims, they don't give a damn about color. So you did have French people there in France. You had black Americans living in France. So all this different rhetoric about why are you supporting France and France has slaves, yes, they had slaves all over the world. So big deal. So black people, we're not supposed to support black people who was killed in the French attacks, you guys are saying? So all this different issues about what black people, and I think it's bullying tactics, by the way. It's like Nazi tactics to tell black people what they should and should not support, or how weak they are. Black people don't have that kind of power in the United States. That's another thing. We don't have power. So I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. Peace out.